On the mound for the Yankees, Schmidt, really strong numbers on the season.
AKA Clark Pepto-Bismol, Jenny, because all he's been doing is preventing runs. That is all this dude has been doing right now on an absolute heater. 25 1/3 scoreless innings under the belt of Schmidt right now.
Lawrence Butler's going to lead off.
Tapped weakly to the right side. LeMahieu charges and flips in time. One down. Here's Jacob Wilson.
Hit back to him. Reaches out to his left. Grabs. Goes halfway to first. Underhand flip to Goldschmidt for the out. Here's Brent Rooker. 1-0 pitch. Swung on a high pop. Left field backing up Dominguez. Very efficient inning by Schmidt. You got to love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pitches.
6 pitches.
That works.
I'll bring up the former Yankee, J.P. Sears.
He's a 5 diver. 16 starts this year. Only 4 times has he's seen the 6th inning or completed 6 innings. And he's looking for his first win against the Yankees. He's 0-4.
And he will face Paul Goldschmidt, who is 0 for his last 18. Popped up. Behind first, Kurtz gives way as Butler makes the catch. And here's Cody Bellinger. Bellinger, what a nice piece of hitting, huh? Just serving it the other way and gets on in front of Judge.
Here's the cheers for the Linden, California product, Aaron Judge. And here a ground ball back towards J.P. Sears. It'll go over him. Urias steps on second, off to first, and a nice double play. That's a good way for J.P. to end the first. Move on to second, scoreless.
And how about this? Schmidt is up to 26 1/3 scoreless innings in a row. That is the second longest streak by a Yankee starter since 1961. Only Mel Stottlemyre with a longer streak.
2-2 pitch. Got him. Went back to the knuckle curve down and in, and that's an ugly swing by Kurtz. Here's Max Muncy. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider in the left-hand hitter's batter's box. Another strikeout for Schmidt. Quick 2 down. Goes up Tyler Soderstrom.
And Tyler Soderstrom getting the first hit of the game here. So a 2-out hit for Tyler into left center. It'll be a base runner for the A's. I'll bring up Luis Urias for the first time here.
Fly ball into left center. Bellinger over. Makes the catch and ends the inning. Another scoreless frame for Schmidt. Schmidt has looked sharp through 2 scoreless innings. Now 27 1/3 scoreless innings in a row for Schmidt.
Hit to Volpe, charges, gathers, takes his time, throws in time for the out, one away.
Yep, knew who was running.
Clark flies that into left. Dominguez there. 2 down. Broken bat, Squibber to short. Volpe, nice play, and a 1-2-3 third from Schmidt. And LeMahieu works the leadoff walk. Yields a leadoff one here to LeMahieu, and now Dominguez.
And here's a swing and miss. J.P. with his first strikeout.
Well, it's that little backdoor slider. I think Dominguez may be expecting that pitch to start to work its way down and in.
Back to the top of the order, and Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the pitch. It's popped up. Luis Urias will head back into the outfield and in shallow right make the catch. The left-handed hitter Cody Bellinger coming up for the second time.
And there is ball 4. So 2 on, 2 out, and Aaron Judge coming to the plate.
3-1 in the air to right. Butler going back, and it will stay in the ballpark as Butler makes the catch on the warning track.
Schmidt, 28 1/3 inning scoreless streak, longest by Yankee starter since Don Larson in the late 50s. 2-2 on Wilson. Tipped and hung on to as Wilson down on strikes again.
And here is Brent Rooker, the designated hitter.
And he puts a good swing on this one. Brent Rooker sends one out to left field, and goodbye. Brent Rooker with a solo home run. It's 1-0 A's.
Well, that'll bring the scoreless streak to an end for Schmidt, as well as the green and gold. Swinging A's been looking for a little life here, and Rook hammers it.
2-2 on Kurtz. Swing and a miss. Nasty cutter there from Schmidt. 4th strikeout. That's ripped into left center. Bellinger and Dominguez over, and it's Bellinger makes the catch and then hops over Dominguez for the final out of the top of the 4th.
Austin Wells is the hitter, left on left, as Wells swings and pops it up. The shortstop, Wilson, the third baseman, Muncy. It'll be Muncy, the third baseman, to make the catch, and there is one away. That's 5 in a row now, and 7 of 8 retired by the left-hander J.P. Sears.
Swing and miss. So foul tip, actually. DJ going down on strikes. J.P. Sears looking for another 1-2-3 inning. Had his first clean one in the 4th. And a swing and miss. Strikeout gets Dominguez back-to-back strikeouts.
A 4-pitch walk. Butler gets aboard for the first time today. Now it's Jacob Wilson coming up.
Lawrence taking off. Here's the throwdown from Wells, and it hits Lawrence on the back there. Another stolen base. It's number 13. And 4-pitch walk to Jacob Wilson. So out of the zone for Clark Schmidt here as he goes through the order for the third time.
Brent Rooker, swing and a miss. Big strikeout from Schmidt after the 2 straight 4-pitch walks.
1 out, and that brings up Nick Kurtz. He has a pair of punch-outs this afternoon. Here's the pitch to Kurtz. He launches this one out to right field. It's going back, and Nick Kurtz is homered in New York. Welcome to the Big Apple. 4-0 A's.
Take a bow, curtsy. Aaron Judge not going to be able to make a play on this one, and the lefty leaves the yard.
There's Max Muncy, third baseman.
Rolled slowly to second. Well, Mayhew, 2 down.
There you go, Soderstrom.
Hit hard, 1 hop. Wow, Volpe stays with it and fires in time. Dug up by Goldschmidt. Volpe hangs with the hop, and Goldschmidt does as well. But it's Kurtz 3-run homer that gives the A's a 4-0 lead. Trying to get the leadoff man on here in the bottom of the 6th. And Goldschmidt rips a single into center and ends the 0 for 20.
1 down. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Here's the pitch. This one to center field. Denzel Clark will go back. Denzel Clark at the track, and at the wall it makes the catch. Denzel throws it in. 2 outs, and Paul Goldschmidt back to first.
JP Sears not terribly happy right now about the call here to leave the ball game. And I think understandably so. Arcatse going to turn it over to Jack Perkins.
Here with Giancarlo Stanton coming up.
He'll lift it in the air to center. Denzel Clark breaks back and moves over into the right center field alley, making the catch. So Perkins does his job.
So now first and second, 2 out.
As Jacob Wilson's coming up.
Right back to Hamilton. He'll take it himself, toss to first, and end the inning. And it's bases loaded with a couple of walks and about a 5-foot single.
It'll be Tyler Soderstrom up with the bases loaded. 2-2, this one to left. Going back to make the catch will be Jason Dominguez, and that'll bring another run home. Sacrifice for Tyler Soderstrom.
2 down. Juan is trying to keep it here.
For Austin Wins, 0 for 3 today. Puts a swing on this to center field. The line drive should score another run. Here comes Kurtz. The throw will go to third. Muncie's in safe, and now Muncie charging home. Austin Wins will head back to second. A couple more score. It's 7-0 A's.
Winans backed up the wrong base. You know that run's going to score on a base hit. You don't back up home. You got to assume that that throw is going to go to third. He's scored 2.
Here's Volpe, who has 2 more walks today after he had 2 yesterday. Yanks down to their final out here.
Back goes flying. The ball stays fair, and Max Muncie's going to tag Aaron Judge. That's how things will end here in New York. Shake hands, fellas.